Hey folks, it's Friday, May the 13th. I'm not happy with Friday the 13th, so let me share you a story of the worst Friday the 13th I have ever had. It took place about 4 to 5 years ago. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This episode, I just have a little story for you. I have the worst Friday the 13th experience of my life, and today is Friday the 13th, so it just, I'm not superstitious or anything, but 5 years ago, and it was in April, on Friday the 13th, I was awoken about this time in the morning. It's 4 o'clock in the morning right now, that I was woken by some sound because I was getting ready to get up to go to work to my shift at the hospital, and I was a certified nurse's aide on the floor at the time. So I heard this noise outside my window, and I thought, what is that noise? I thought the deer were messing around with some stuff outside the bedroom window. So I looked out and I noticed kind of an orange glow off of my solar panels. So I went to the back door and looked out through the back door, and it's like, oh no, my barn is on fire and I have pigs in the barn. Well, I did my best to control the fire, but thank goodness it was in the springtime, so it wasn't really dry, so the fire wasn't spreading beyond the footprint of the barn. But the barn was a total loss. By the time I got out there, there was nothing I could do. I lost a mama pig and about 6 little babies. It was, the other pigs managed to get out, but I was just devastated. And this was, I had to go get ready for work because I had to be to work at 6 a.m. Ready for my shift. So I controlled the fire. The fire finally died down a little bit. My son finally got home. He worked a night shift someplace. So he finally got home, and I put him in control of taking care of the fire. And mind you, we live outside of a fire district. We're not protected by fire apparatuses or a fire brigade. They just have people to control forest fires out here. So we were left to our own. So the garden hose just was not enough. And just keeping the fire on the footprint of the barn, yeah, the barn was a total loss. We eventually got to rebuild the barn, but that wasn't the end of my Friday the 13th. There was more to come. The next thing, I had to come in, take a shower. I was scorched on the back of my neck because when I reached in to try to save some pigs, the fire was too intense and I got scorched. Smelled the smoke, came in, showered, got dressed, turned the fire over to my son, and went to work. Got on the floor at work, and part two of the worst day of the Friday the 13th I have ever experienced. I went in to get a patient up to get ready to put him on the gurney to go to a procedure, and the patient collapsed in my arms as I was getting him out of bed, and he died. We tried our best to resuscitate him. It turned out to be one of the, a really tough code. That was it for me. I was done for the day. I just wanted to go home, climb back in bed, and bury my head under my blankets and cry the rest of the day. Friday the 13th, I have a little bit of PTSD over when the 13th of any month falls on a Friday. So that's my story, my experience of my worst Friday the 13th ever. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing my adventures with me. Stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up. click that share button. Sharing our videos on your social media platforms helps us out. Be safe, always be kind. We'll see you guys in our next adventure. Be safe. This is Friday the 13th. Hope your day is blissful. Bye-bye now.